and it's pedal to the metal, and it is go, 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 go. A great start from GB68 off the second spot on the grid. He's going to go for the lead immediately. The Aston Martin now hits the front and now looks to duel its way through the stick section here at Suzuka. Battles for the back, curbs now down to fourth as Peyer moves up to third fastest. Further back, yellow flags in the first sector as well. Oh, it's chaos, it's carnage. Razin is round, a safety car out in the first sector on the opening lap. Oh, there's body parts everywhere. As now GB68 heads out of the Casio Triangle chicane, down the stretch, past the start-finish line, and will put pedal to the metal for the second time in the sprint race now. Heading down in towards turn one, the Aston Martin still out in front. El Rey Geary following him through though as well, and they've managed to detach to a certain point away from all the cars in behind. The top three separating as Zafso has moved up into P4. Heading out of the final chicane, both of them powered by Ferrari powertrains, heading in towards turn one. Gillen risking it for a biscuit. He's going to make the move up to P6 for Alex Gillen, and has now risen above in Fratic, and he's now looking for a move on curbs in his Williams.
He's looking the more consistent out of these drivers at the moment. He wanted to give space, he licked the stamp and he sent it. It was brilliant, and Tom's trying to do the same thing into Dunlop curve. That was an amazing move from Tom. And we got Skyzy who's trying to do the same thing as well. So Tom, Alex Gillen, Skyzy, they're not messing around. They started lower down because of how well they did last week in Brazil, but they want to make some moves up ASAP, and I just love the reverse grid. It's just awesome. Team at Marta trying to do the same thing on the hairpin, past Matt ED in towards the middle of our sector. He's done it. He's now got to try and get past M Skyzy. They fight with each other before in the past.
10 as a consequence. Here comes Meraki straight away down the inside in towards the Casio Triangle chicane, wheel to wheel now with the AlphaTauri of Rakirikon, and now the Williams sprints onwards, foot to the floor on the accelerator as now Meraki sprints into P12. Great move, but he might be in trouble again. Rakirikon looking to fire back. The Mexican sensation looks around the outside, can't quite find a way through, but it will be Meraki in 12th place.
Yes, not that long until the end, and not long for people to make some moves. El Rey Geary right on the back of GB68, so watch out for him. But we got Alex Gillen trying to go and dive up the inside of curbs towards the hairpin. Can he do it? Yes, he can. And Infratic is following curbs through, and he's got past as well.
Certainly has managed to make his way around 230R. It was just prior to 230R, in fact, and Curbs losing out 2 places within one sector. But now Curbs coming back down the inside at a spoon curve. That's a sensational move there from Curbs. One of his very best, dare I say. And Tom is looking to follow him through as well. 2 blue cars uprighting a Ferrari. Infratic paying the price. Emphatically indeed. Heading through 130R now. The Ferrari looking to try and come back down the inside from Tom as he looks to defend the place. And the 2 Ferraris battling like they did last week. It's Tim and Mardik and Infratic wheel to wheel and nearly made contact on the outset of the chicane.
That was very close. That could have been Ferrari Civil Wars, but there could be another Ferrari Civil War in terms of engine, as Skyzy trying to get past one of the Ferraris of Infratic, and Infratic trying to defend, and we've got 3 more laps to go. Anything can happen. DRS has been enabled now. So, as Razin tries out of the session, he's retired in the pit lane, so he has had enough. It might be here, it might be someone else, but Sasso getting past Alex Gillen, but Alex Gillen's going to fight back, George.
Yeah, Alex Gillen is not going to let that slide whatsoever. Wheel to wheel now. You would never recommend this. Outside from Alex Gillen, a switch back from Sasso. A great effort, but Gillen said no and held on to 4th. A brilliant move, to say the least, by the Brazilian Grand Prix winner. And now in comes Tiamat Marduk, rival of Alex Gillen. Of course, those two know each other, that's for sure. And now Tim and Marta goes wide, losing it out in certainly a wheel-to-wheel battle with Sasso. It sent him off of the Degners, forcing through now Tom with a great chance here to break against the Aussie in the Ferrari as they break under the hairpin again. It's M Sky Z now hunting them down as they now go 2 by 2 once again. This time Sky Z and Tom try to spar it out here. Tim and Marta in trouble. Here comes Tom now through Spoon Curve. He's going the long way. Will it work? They remain wheel to wheel. Who's going to come out on top here, Jess? It's Tiamat Marduk who takes P6 away, but it's not all said and done. But we will go to the front because, of course, we've got a battle for the lead. It is GB68. El Rey Guri, wheel to wheel through the Casio Triangle. It's El Rey Guri with a nose, with a car. He'll come up towards the line in the sprint race for the first time. A victor in the F1, certainly the eSports F1 Creator Series. What a finish, what a race. Action across the board, even a safety car. Astounding result for El Rey Guri. Currently at the realm as he now makes his way out of the Casio Triangle chicane, out of turns. What looks to be, coming in towards the final bends now through the Casio Triangle, 16, 18, and now a 126.6 sends him to the top of the order. Great start for El Rey, and no doubt be looking to persevere, maybe even do the double sprint race winner, maybe even feature race winner to boot too.
This weekend he's got to be consistent, but let's watch, in fact, as he goes up to the line, as we've got a few seconds to go. He could have time for another run if he wants to, but Fabio up to the line, only 13th fastest.
Yeah, only 13th fastest. It's not much of an improvement.
Spun.
And spinning it as well. Zafso is out of qualifying. We obviously knew that anyway. F1 Damien coming up towards the line. Goes 13th fastest. He can't quite find enough in the locker here. We're watching the times come cascading in. More of them coming in as we speak as well. Matty D13 also out on track. Tim Marduk finding nearly 3/10 as he now makes his way in towards the Casio Triangle chicane. Racing Chai has taken the purple second sector. Noiguera, purple in the first. It's all going to change here at the end of quali. Tim Marduk, though, looking for an improvement as he goes third fastest. Racing Chai takes P1 here in the closing stages, but all eyes on Noiguera as he comes on a spoon curve. His Mercedes teammate going off wide. Now, is that a tow supplied by his teammate Dave Gaming? Let's wait and see. In comes Noiguera around 130R, heading down now in towards the final chicane of the Casio Triangle. A 39.1 isn't terrible in that middle sector now as he powers out of the Casio Triangle down towards the line. Noiguera, third fastest, and that's all he's going to achieve, at least for now. But all eyes on El Rey, who's barely improving in P2.
Yeah, but he's not improving the way that he would have liked. But Razin Chai, he take a bow. He was like, nope, I'm going to redeem myself from retiring the sprint, and I'm going to absolutely smash it in the feature. Now, that's exactly what he's done. El Rey Guri has retiring in the pit lane. It is Razin Chai, a familiar face, on pole position by just only about 4/100ths of a second to El Rey Guri. Noguera in third position as well.
As now we await the lights. Third light, fourth light, and the fifth light. And it's pedal to the metal. And it is go, 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 go. Racing Chai getting off the line a little squirrely there. Opportunity for El Rey Guri. The Spanish guard immediately hits the front. Noiguera moves into second. Emskyzy on the attack now. An awful start for Racing Chai, who loses out majorly here. And now the top five, all on medium tyres, see El Rey Guri leading. Noiguera in second. Emskyzy in third. Racing Chai fourth. A safety car in Fratic is out. Yeah, it's a car park at the Casio Triangle chicane. El Rey Guri, though, controlling the pace, has refused to move a muscle. He has got Noiguera, though, right behind him. He might have left this too long, though, as they make their way around the final corner. They'll put pedal to the metal for the second time in this Grand Prix now. It's El Rey Guri who leads the way, but look at the battling further back as Tim Marduk goes on the attack of Racing Chai, takes him down immediately. Heading through turn one here on lap 4. Alex Gillen as well, side by side with Ricky Rick. Blast past the AlphaTauri, who comes together now with Paya further back as well, and losing place hand over fist as they make their way through the first sector. Tom now up to 9th place, Ricky Rick down to 11th.
Yeah, Ricky is struggling, unfortunately, to try and defend from the likes of Alex, Paya and Tom. I think he was just struggling to get his tyres up to temperature as well, because they may not have warmed it well enough in the safety car, because they were only on those tyres for 1.5 laps, and we got Tim Marduk who trying to get past another car in towards the hairpin, and is now going towards 230 up. Both of them going side by side in towards the middle part of the lap, and Tim Marduk is already up into third place. Good no grab, but we got a battle for the lead as Skyzy goes for it, George.
Yeah, managed to close that gap rather quickly. DRS now enabled here on lap 6, and Skyzy reaching for the skies and takes the lead here on this lap 6 of 53. El Rey now reduced to second place.
So what Alex Gillen is going to do is wait for the opportunity to try and go for the move now into 130.
No way!
Into one! That is crazy, but I don't think he's going to make it stick, unfortunately. Through the Casio triangle, can't get past. Oh, Alex Gillen had a bit of a slide, but he got the car right in control there, and GB68 is like, nope, I'm going to try and get past Alex Gillen. Oh, this is pretty wide. They're banging wheels in towards turn 1, George.
No way, I tell you what, I said it before, but he went and took on the pair of Aston Martins. They tried to tag team him out to the battle for 4th place, but Gillen has them round turn 1. That is truly one of the most sensational segments I think we have seen in the Creator Series. 2 Aston Martins for the price of 4th place, and he now holds on to it, displacing Rasin Chai and GB down into 6th. Remarkable racing.
He's pushing right now, so I would expect one of these two, or even both of these two, to box this lap. Look at this. He's going to dive it up the right-hand side towards turn number 1. Easy does it, goes the Red Bull driver. El Rey going up into 1st place. It takes the lead of this Grand Prix. Alex Gillen does the same on Rasin Chai. He's up into 4th spot. And he's chasing down Team at Marduk once again. There's a big train from P4 all the way down into P8. And Meraki still keeping up with this train. Very impressive. They stay out, so they're not going in. They're pushing for another lap. And Skyzy has saved up enough battery to get past El Rey Guri once again, doing exactly the same move as we saw El Rey Guri the previous lap. So they're pretty much DRSing each other for the next few laps to make sure they stay ahead, which is really great stuff from the pair of them. They're not teammates, but what they're doing is making sure none of the drivers which are behind them can catch any sense of them right now. The top 2 are just on another level, George. That's probably safety car.
Safety car has been called.
That's Nogueira. Nogueira's lost his front wing.
Goodness me, Nogueira losing a front wing. Debris on the circuit. Skyzy and El Rey Guri, the 5.6 seconds that they managed to bring to the table has now been wiped away due to a safety car. And now Tim and Marduk will be able to close the gap to them. Surely they're all going to box this lap. This is great news for Meraki, who of course can now witness himself, drawing himself closer to everyone else. Though is it good for Meraki? I'm not quite sure, because if everyone gets a free pit stop, does that mean Meraki's in trouble? As now Skyzy takes them through the Casio triangle up towards the line, and he'll put pedal to the metal for the 3rd time in this Grand Prix now as they make their way down through towards turn 1. It's Skyzy with a healthy advantage. El Rey no way near close enough, for Tim and Marduk all over his tail. 2/10 all that separates them. We have a race, folks, as they now send it up through towards the hairpin. And now sends it up the inside as well, and stepping out the rear. El Rey Guri, a major mistake. Heading out of the hairpin, he drops down to P5, and that has seen him out to the top 2 equation. Tim and Marduk ascends, with Alex Gillen joining him. Tom moving up into 4th as well. It's all changed immediately on lap 33.
If El Rey Guri picks up some damage from that.
A move for the lead here now, and it could yet become 3 wide. Not two, double overtakes. It is for Alex Gillen, who takes the lead of the race here on lap 35. He took 2 Aston Martins only the small matter of a number of laps ago at 130R, but he's gone and done a double overtake against his current rival here in the Creator Series to take the lead on lap 35. Astonishing from the man who won the Brazilian Grand Prix last time out, and is now looking to go back to back with race wins this season, but there's still a long way to go. Sit back, get the popcorn out. This is the one the fans wanted to see. Tim Marduk and Alex Gillen going side by side down through towards turn 1. Ferrari powertrains aplenty. The Ferrari itself hits the front. Tim Marduk, the Aussie, battering down Alex Gillen, making him, forcing him to remind him that he is still one of the very best in this championship. Gillen now reduced to 2nd, but this is far from over. A battle that will extend over the next several laps that we have remaining here in this race.
And pretty much Alex Gillen and Tim Marduk, it's around about a few...
Safety car!
Safety car again! That changed the course of this race once more. And I would expect everybody, if they got a spare set of softs left, go on a set of softs to the end of the race. We see Meraki do it. So I think everyone else is going to try and do the same thing.
Heading through the Casio Triangle, Alex leaving nothing to chance. There's a 5-second penalty. And I was going to say, was that another safety car? El Rey losing it, but it's pedal to the metal for the 4th time in this race. And Alex Gillen leads the way. Now he's enlisted medium tyres for the rest of this race, not content with going to the softs. Maybe he didn't have a set left, but surely he must have, as he hasn't used a single set through the course of this race. Tim Marduk in second, still hunting him down. He'll have the advantage of the better tyres in the initial laps, so a great chance for the Aussie to maybe even get past and break away from Alex Gillen at the front. As they now circulate through the final corner out of Casio Triangle, down the long straight this time around. GB68 with the fastest lap, a move for the lead. There's no Tim Marduk after nearly losing his front wing. Oh, Gillen! No! Goodness me! Gillen's round, massive collision with Tim Marduk coming through turn 1. Wow, that's going to be controversial. And unfortunately for M-Sky-Z in that occasion, coming into the final chicane, unable to get that move done, but he will have DRS down the long straight, and certainly Tim Marduk is going to come under the brunt force of M-Sky-Z, the Frenchman down the inside in his Sauber Alfa Romeo, down the inside through turn 1, the championship contender from last season, championship contender renewed, is now leading here at Suzuka. On that car right now, Tom now looking to stir things up. Immediately side by side, Tom going for second place. It's oh so easy, oh so simple. The Alpine now moves into second, and now ascends higher than Tim Marduk, with GB battling for P6 as well. As we now cruise in to yet another lap in this truly astounding Creator Series race. Across the line they go, down the straight, rear wings open, chance for the Williams, darts to the inside, very much like it would have done under Damon Hill back in '96 to win the title. He now moves into third and is looking to cruise up after Tom here in the dying moments of a sensational battle in this truly magical race. It is lap 48 of 53, Sky-Z still leads. Certainly a calculated drive here so far from the Williams ambassador, as he now looks to put his foot to the floor. Here now, beginning yet another lap, lap 50 of 53, 3 to go. Meraki looking to extend himself from P3 to P2, and he's done it. Meraki now up into second from P19 all the way to the top end. He's now second in the classification, and Tim Marduk has managed to jump Tom into third. By the looks of it, but all eyes to the front, as now he makes his way off the back of a disappointing ending to Season 5. Meraki defending relentlessly against Tim Marduk further back as well, as they look to duel over second place. But here in round 2, it's Season 6, it's M-Sky-Z who wins the Japanese Grand Prix. Meraki finishes second, Tim Marduk a brilliant third. Fully commanded. Let's take you through the results, folks. M-Sky-Z, your race winner. Meraki finishing in second place. Tim Marduk third. Rasin Chai in fourth. Tom finishing in fifth. GB68 in sixth. And then we have Ricky Rick in one of his debut appearances. Seventh place for him. Dave Gaming in eighth. Great drive on his part. Safso in ninth. F1 Damien, a great performance. P10 after the issues earlier on. Curves finishing in 11th. Hayden Gullis 12th. El Rey Guri, Chesnoid, Noiguera. Alex Gillen losing out as well. We lost Matty and Yorit and Peya and Infratic. So there we have it, folks. Truly amazing. It has to be said. What a battle. What a race.